Howdy, welcome back to Weld County Regulators. And today we're going to try to pull the engine out of this, and we'll see how that goes because it's been raining on and off all day. Looks a little bit like the sun's out right now, so it might not be trying to rain right now, but I'm going to be getting dripped on the whole time. I also don't know how it's going to go because I don't have that cooler out. And that means that the engine's going to have to go a long ways up and over. And I got a throttle body on top that is like this far from the cowl. And I don't have very good mounting points because I'm just going to go off of the exhaust stud, I think. I don't know, let's try it. You just sit there for a minute. Hmm. That'll pick up 1 ton, it says, all the way out there. I don't know what engine out there weighs 2,000 pounds. Well, I know of some engines, but it ain't this one. Alright, let's see what happens here. Okay. The dipstick tube is getting pulled on pretty good. Try and take that off. Dipstick tube. I'm setting it on my toolbox. I'm gonna forget where it goes, and then everything will go back together, and I'll have extra bolts. God, I hate sudden movements. Okay. My AC pump is going to be a problem. I don't know how to deal with that. Okay. Engine mounts are still in the way. And the throttle body is jammed up into the cowl. We're not coming up far enough in the back. Ooh, it's humid out here. God, I need that throttle body out of there. Setting her back down. Okay. I need the back to come up more. It doesn't want to. Well, it's still mated to the transmission to some extent. How do I get it to undo that with them engine mounts still sitting there? What is always the answer? Pry bar. Doesn't fix the problem? Bigger pry bar. Still doesn't fix the problem? Idiot. It's a hammer this time, not a pry bar. Oh yeah, I forgot. All that's apart, isn't it? Oh yeah. Oh, look at that. Perfection. Now I got grease in my eyeballs. This whole situation need to go slightly driver. Slightly driver. That's gonna be a problem. There's a brake booster right there. Yep, nope, not gonna happen. Nope. I need to pull my engine mount so I can drop it a little bit, shove it over to the side, wiggle it a bunch, and hopefully it comes forward. And then I need it to come forward quite a bit more. And those are 18s. Probably not. Yeah, remember when I said probably not? Nope. Yeah, there we go. For someone that's been mechanicking as long as I have, you'd think I'd get it in fewer tries. Engine mount. Okay. Now I only have one left. God damn it. There it is. Transmission or engine belt. So the passenger side is in front of the tire, the driver's side is behind the tire. Voice breaking. So I'm going to lower the engine just a bit. Hello. Yeah, that was just a bit. Phone has 20% battery left, so I don't know. We'll see. Wiggly wiggly. Let's try to pull it out a little bit. And that's a big old fat nope. Let's see if we can pull it. Drivers a little. Nope. Up a little. Out a little. Nope. I think I got everything disconnected. All the I don't know, it's still moving with the transmission. I got all the bell housing bolts out. I got all the flex plate bolts out, I think. Ow! Oh, hello. Hi there. Alright. I assume you saw what just happened there. the whole back of the engine just dropped. So now we are independent of the transmission. It would also be easier with another person. Woo. Okay. We are getting somewhere. I think. Methinks. Oh. Throttle body. Let's go up again. We're hitting that cowl. So we will come out again. We have moved you back a little bit. Probably where you should have been to begin with. Battery is about to die on the phone, so you're gonna have to deal with me not being able to hear me. There we go. I know I still have throttle body, no, throttle linkage, and is that it? Still connected? This has got a glorious amount of throttle cable. Oh, they only put that much extra in everything. God dang. About 62 feet throttle cable there. And it looks like that's the only thing still holding us on the still connected. So we're going to go up until we run into a problem like this fan hitting something over here. Then we'll turn it set. What was that? Okay. Now I got the wheels stuck in the crack. Awesome. We are totally free and clear of the rest of the truck, to the best of my knowledge. Ah. Oh, dang it. Well, this sucks, doesn't it? Huh. Well, how do you suppose I get out of this situation? Remember what I said earlier. The correct answer is always pry bar. I didn't like how that sounded. Good Lord. Now, Now I don't have bolts to go in here from the engine, so I'm gonna have to buy those in a little while. Might do that tomorrow or something, I don't know, we'll see. Otherwise, engine be out. Well, engine out, engine on the ground, fluids everywhere. I will be back tomorrow with bolts to get it on the engine stand. There we go, 3/8/16. Three and a half, maybe. Okay, and I need 4 of them. Alrighty, I'm back. It's tomorrow. Let's get that on here. Also, the mess continued to spread all night long, it looks like. And it is indeed a mess. Alrighty, so it's on the stand. Tomorrow I will get bolts here, but 4-inch. These ones are 3.5 and they don't barely stick out the other side there enough to get a nut on. So we'll get those 2 bolts, but I'm not going to be working on it tomorrow. I'm going camping, so. And then the first thing we're going to do is, well, we'll just start taking off upper intake, exhaust manifold, manifolds, everything up here, alternator, all that stuff. And then we'll start taking off valve covers and turning it over, taking off. This one has a lower block, upper and lower block, so your block ends right there, and then that is all of the end caps for everything, like right there. That's not a separate cap, that's just a bridge that's part of this piece. So once we get everything off up here and it's a little bit lighter, we'll turn it over and we'll take off that lower piece, and then we can start looking at all my bearings, main bearings and piston bearings, piston connecting rod bearings, the whole crankshaft. And then we'll take all of this off and look at all of our rockers and camshafts and lifter, or everything under there. And there's a possibility, if we're that deep, we may or may not pull the heads and just take a gander at everything. This one's leaking. No. That's a head gasket, or that thing. So, I don't know. We might take the heads off, we might not. I don't know yet. Alrighty, that's all for this video. I got a bunch of stuff to do, so I'm gonna go do that, and I'll be back in the next one. And we will start tearing this thing apart, try to figure out what exactly happened, and we'll go from there, deciding if I'm going to rebuild it or try to replace everything. I think I'm rebuilding it. Anyway, y'all watch your top knot. Keep shiny side up, dirty side down, and I'll catch you in the next one. Here's the tired sun. We gone.